G'day folks. Well, for today's little air conditioner cleanup, I've got this rather dirty and somewhat damaged old GEC weather line. Very similar to a email air weather wall or carrier variants. The coil in there's nasty. Like, there was a filter there, but it was all laminated to it with dirt, so it obviously wasn't doing anything. Hopefully it hasn't blown the compressor in the process, which it might have. But yeah, it's been out in the weather for a couple of days. It's been raining like mad, so there's actually half as much dirt on the coil now. The rain seems to have washed it off because it was lying on its front. It was in much better condition when I first found it, but Brendan picked it up with the forklift without knowing that I wanted it. They didn't tell him, and he sort of pinched it between the tines because it has hydraulic tines, and you can open and close them and use them to pick up appliances just by squishing them. So that's what happened to this one. Yeah, I'll get these covers off. It just smells awful. Everything's damp, all the dirt's damp, it just smells nasty. So I'm going to hose it out with coil cleaner and low pressure gurney. I'll connect that big thing up to the mains pressure and just let it chug along at low volume. Brendan also told me the nozzle on that's probably too small, which is why it's not allowing enough flow through. So I'm going to actually open that up about 0.25 millimeters and see what that does. So I'll get this thing off the trolley, get this front cover off. That's supposed to be up here. I just swung it down. The other front cover's floating around somewhere, and have a bit of a go at cleaning up and making it work. That's going to be the hardest to get out because that's thicker steel, but a bit of panel beating will fix it good. I'm starting to clean it up a little bit. I just want to do a test run. I'm not using this on pressure or anything, it's just a garden hose pressure, 100 psi. Just the jet's perfect for knocking the crap off it. Condensate drain's blocked. It comes through down through the condenser down to here, which is all nicely rusted out. I hate to think what this came out of. Yuck. Horrible dirt. There's no shame in wearing goggles and a dust mask when you're dealing with something like this. Not that I'm outside, but if there's a lot of airborne dust that's not absorbed into water, then yeah, a dust mask does come in handy. Can't get the camera wet. The blower works. I'm just test running that for the time being. I have to rewire it a little bit. There's a connector up there which plugs into the house normally, but I just chopped that off. We don't need it. Just hot wiring it now. Orange is the compressor, red is live, and brown and black are fan speeds. Oh, and grey is reversing valve. So I'm going to sort that out next. There we go, it's working. It's getting very cold. I wanted to send as much back to the compressor as possible, try and get any stray oil back. but not with freezing this too much. It's getting very frozen. Yeah, it's already frozen along the bottom edge too. Good heat rejection. Should put the cover back on here and see how it goes. Stick that back on. Alright, let's very carefully try compressor. Yeah, it works. Don't try this today unless you know what you're doing. This whole thing is fully grounded, so if anything goes short, it shuts everything down. Too many amps. Still got a bit of back pressure in it. Considering it was lying on its back, I'll give it little short cycles and let the oil return. Otherwise it's not going to be happy with me. You can see the compressors try to escape too. Hit the ground pretty hard. And try and bend that foot back and bolt it back down again. Oh, well, at least I know it works. I can keep cleaning it now. You can hear little surges of liquid and stuff still coming out of the condenser. Working very well considering how blocked it was. Slowly getting cleaned up. I used a full bottle of regular coil cleaner to get most of the crap off, and then I had to hit it with condenser cleaner, and then it really came up good. But yeah, it's used enough water to flood all the way down there. So I'm going to get rid of this old connector, try and fix the blower box and clean the blowers. So look, evil. That's the kind of crap that came out of the evaporator. Evil. Condenser looks pretty good. The fan draws in from the front, air in from the front and blows it out the back. So that's the side that receives all the dirt, and it's in remarkable condition. Get the vacuum out and suck all that crap out of the bottom of the box. Probably give it a quick lick of paint. Yeah, definitely. I'll get the grinder with a wire wheel out or something and just knock all that off, because it's about the only really rusty bit. But overall that coil's come up really nice. Just gotta fix this sheet metal up. I might cut that bit off and push it all back and then pop rivet something else across the top and make a new air box at the top. Alright, just cleaning up and getting ready to do a bit of painting at the bottom, and then I'll attack the top maybe tomorrow. I think a bit of a storm's moving in, so I'm just going to give this a quick coat of fast dry paint, black. I'm going to pull the blower motor out because I just realised there's a bit of a design flaw here, where any water that drains down through that hole there goes straight into the motor because the cable's positioned at the top, not the bottom. But unfortunately the cable's not long enough that I can position it at the bottom anyway. So it's a bit of a bummer that. I realised I just filled it up with water when I was washing it, so I've got to pull it out, and I'll do the bearings anyway. They're a bit rough, and that lip seal's gone hard and broken up. Yeah, it's just toast. So I'll do the lip seal and bearings and stuff in it. Everything else is fine. I just got to straighten that compressor foot. It sounds good. It's run for quite a while. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'll have to find a place to mount it on the shed. Not that I don't have enough air conditioners at the moment, but it's that, or I install the Mitsubishi little bastardised split system that I made up. Or I put this somewhere, maybe Brad might want it. It's 6.5 kilowatts, so it's fairly decent. And again, we get the air vac out and clean out the bottom of this box first. I'm going to have to show you how to build some of these. I've got plenty of people asking how to make them or where to buy them, but they can be as simple as a piece of pipe with a bent pipe where you just stick the nozzle of your air gun down it, and when you fire the jet of air it creates a negative pressure down the tube, or at this end of the tube, and blasts everything out the other end. So they can be real, as simple as you like or as complicated as you like. Bloody hell. That worked well. At least it's not in the camera lens. Just all over the rest of it. I need a longer hose for this. It's all rusty, nasty stuff. The bottom of the tray isn't rusted out, but it's getting close to it. Apart from that, the rest of the unit looks pretty good. And that's the condensate drain there. It just drains down onto the condenser. And that's the defrost sensor probe, which is just crimped into the fins.